I believe many people have experienced traffic accidents of varying degrees while driving. Today, I will explain how to initiate the insurance reporting process in the event of an accident. We often see similar situations on the road. Of course, no one wants accidents to happen, but they are difficult to avoid. Therefore, every responsible car owner must purchase car insurance. 1. Why do I need auto insurance? Purchasing auto insurance is legally required. It helps mitigate the financial risks associated with traffic accidents. It provides necessary medical and rehabilitation coverage for those involved in accidents. 2. Why can I only buy auto insurance through ICBC in British Columbia? Government monopoly. British Columbia law mandates that basic insurance must be provided by the provincially owned ICBC. Optional insurance exceptions. Additional liability insurance, collision insurance, and comprehensive insurance, optional insurance, can be purchased from private insurance companies, for example, BCAA. The advantage of purchasing optional insurance from ICBC is that it's bundled with basic insurance, making accident handling smoother. All insurance is with the same company, simplifying communication. Purchasing optional insurance from private insurance companies can save on premiums for some drivers. These drivers must have a long driving history and a good driving record in Canada, especially in British Columbia. How to collect data at the accident scene. Is it mandatory to call the police? What if there is no surveillance footage? ICBC has a document on how to handle accidents. You can request it from any auto plan broker or your insurance broker. In short, pay attention to the following: on-site data collection, exchange names, driver's license numbers, license plates, and insurance company information. Take panoramic and detailed photos of the vehicle damage. Record the time and location of the incident. Calling the police. Calling the police is mandatory if there are injuries, suspected drunk driving, or involvement in hit-and-run theft. For minor property damage, reporting directly to ICBC is usually sufficient. No surveillance footage. Both parties should provide their respective statements to ICBC. ICBC will require both parties to provide dashcam footage or a written statement. Damage assessment liability? Yes. ICBC's claims assessors are highly professional and can often accurately deduce the vehicle's dynamics at the time of the accident and determine liability based solely on the angle of impact, the location of dents, and the direction of scratches. It is strongly recommended that you contact your insurance broker before calling or filing a claim with ICBC online. Detailed information, please go to https://www.ecbc.com, Wander Claims, your claims, process. What is the structure of auto insurance? How can I legally drive on the road? British Columbia, BC car insurance consists of two main parts, with basic insurance being legally mandatory. Optional coverage can be purchased for enhanced protection. Basic insurance includes third-party liability coverage up to $200,000 CAD, medical care benefits, etc. Optional insurance includes increased third-party liability coverage, collision coverage, and comprehensive coverage. Driving in compliance. A valid driver's license and ICBC basic insurance policy are required. If the driver's license is a Chinese license, a translation is also required. What should I be aware of when buying car insurance for L&N licenses? There are no special requirements for purchasing insurance, but it is strongly recommended that these drivers purchase full coverage. However, there are the following requirements while driving. Violations will result in hefty fines or denied claims. L license must be accompanied by a supervisor while driving. Supervisors must be 25 years or older with a BC Class 1 to 5 license. Driving is prohibited between midnight and 5 a.m. Only one passenger is allowed, excluding the supervisor. An L license must be displayed. Zero alcohol, zero drugs are permitted. N licenses. Only one passenger is allowed unless there is a 25-plus supervisor. An N license must be displayed. Zero alcohol but zero drugs are permitted. What should be noted when adding an LN license holder to a vehicle? How much will the premium increase? If a family member with an LN license drives the vehicle, they must be added to the list of listed drivers. Full coverage is strongly recommended for these drivers. Most N license holders have shorter driving experience, resulting in a higher driver factor, which can lead to varying degrees of premium increases compared to the base premium, driver factor bar 1. New N license holders typically see a 34.9% increase in premiums compared to the base premium. Drivers with over 4 years of experience and a good driving record begin to receive discounts, making their premiums lower than the base premium. If all drivers in the listed drivers list have L plate licenses, there will be a 50% premium discount. If some drivers in the listed drivers list have L plate licenses, while others have other BC license classes, ICBC will first calculate the premium using the driver factor of one of the non-L plate drivers, and then add approximately $200 per year for the L plate driver to calculate the final annual premium. The calculation of premiums for L plate drivers is complex. It is recommended to consult a professional insurance broker to review your specific situation. The following is a brief overview and not a comprehensive explanation. Will the other party's full fault affect my premium? No, it will not. Accidents are not at fault, but will not increase your premium. Damage caused by natural disasters or intentional acts by others, such as a broken window from a flying stone or vandalism, will also not affect your premium. How is the increased premium calculated for insurance where I am at fault? There is no formula to calculate the premium increase. Please contact your insurance broker for a simple estimate using ICBC's estimation tool. Based on our experience, the first at-fault accident increases the driver's risk factor by approximately 0.2 to 0.25. After a second at fault, the driver's risk factor increases by more than 0.5. For example, a person's original driver's risk factor might become 0.89 after the first at-fault accident. How much discount can I get on safe driving renewal? What is the maximum? To receive an ICBC discount, you must have a BC N plate or higher driver's license. Non-BC driver's licenses will not receive any discount, without exception. Everyone with a BC N plate or higher driver's license has a driver factor, with a base value of 1. Drivers with less than 4 years of driving experience will have a value greater than 1, meaning they will not only not receive a discount, but will also incur additional charges. The maximum additional charge is 34.9%. For each year of safe driving, your driver factor will decrease, but the decrease is not fixed. Several consecutive years without accidents can result in a larger premium reduction, potentially exceeding 50%. You can check your driver factor with your insurance broker or on the ICBC website, https://icbc.com, insurance, costs, drivers, experience, crash history, driver factor. How to proceed with the insurance claim process? It is strongly recommended that you contact your insurance broker before calling or filing a claim with ICBC online. Online claim. Log in to the ICBC website, icbc.com, and use the online claim system. Report a claim. Telephone claim. Call the ICBC Claims Hotline. Greater Vancouver Area, 604-520-8222. Chinese line, 1-855-813-2121. After your initial report, ICBC will arrange for a specialist to contact you within 2 business days to review the accident details and any aspects of your insurance policy that they deem questionable, e.g., the primary driver and vehicle usage. Do I need to pay for repairs out of pocket? If your car was involved in a collision with another party and they are fully at fault, you do not need to pay for repairs out of pocket. Note: this is after ICBC determines liability. If you have collision insurance and are at fault in the accident, you will need to pay the deductible under your policy. If it was a hit-and-run accident and you have collision insurance or a hit-and-run option, you will also need to pay the deductible. If it was due to a natural disaster or intentional damage and you have comprehensive insurance, you will also need to pay the deductible. If your insurance only covers third-party liability, unless ICBC can find the party at fault, you will need to bear all costs for car repair, towing, and parking yourself. If you love this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.
我係你哋嘅主持人，死老嘢，拜拜。